Hello friends, welcome back to VOWIAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 31st of January 2022 and now we are going to discuss 5 MCQs based on the current affairs. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But before we begin, just a small information. The PDF of the discussion will be available in our Telegram channel. So you can go to the Telegram channel and download it. The Telegram channel details are there in the description. One more small information. We are providing summaries of Vision monthly magazine as well as Vision Prelims test series. You can subscribe to them by visiting our Telegram channel. You can check their quality as well. Okay. Now let's quickly begin. The first question. Consider the following statements. First one, graphene is an isotope of carbon. Second one, graphene has the ability to replace indium and thus reduce the cost of OLED screens in the smartphones. You have to choose the correct option. A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So the correct option is C, both 1 and 2. So graphene, as you know, is the isotope of carbon. So isotope means same atomic number but different mass number. Okay, that is called as isotope. So recently the first Graphene Innovation Center was set up in Kerala. Remember Graphene Innovation Center in Kerala? This is the first R&D center established for graphene. So India's first innovation center for graphene is set up in Kerala along with the Center for Materials for Electronic Technology, CMET, in Thrissur with about 86.41 crores. Tata Steel Limited is said to be the industrial partner for the center. So graphene is the strongest material in the world and is also the thinnest. As well as being transparent and lightweight, graphene has good chemical stability, high electrical conductivity and large surface area. Graphene is known for its exceptional electrical and electronic properties. And according to latest research, it can replace indium and thus reduce the cost of OLED screen. So what is the full form of OLED? Organic light emitting diode, the screens which are used in smartphones as well as the OLED screens, TVs you might have seen. So graphene is a very strong material. It is an isotope of carbon and has a two-dimensional honeycomb structure. You might have read about this honeycomb structure in your school days. Graphene is why called as wonder material for its electronic and electrical properties. It is a zero gap semiconductor. That means the conduction band and the valence band are at the same energy level. For an element to conduct electricity, it should have free electrons in the conduction band. Now let's look at the second question. The Jadar Valley, sometimes mentioned in media, is located in which of the following countries? A. Afghanistan, B. Serbia, C. Iraq, and D. Ukraine. You have to choose the correct option. Jadar Valley. So Jadar Valley basically is in B. Serbia. I know the name, if you see, it looks like Afghanistan, Iraq, or maybe some Muslim countries, but the Jadar Valley is located in Serbia. So recently Serbian government has revoked the license for the lithium mining to Rio Tinto, which is an Anglo-Australian company. Okay, so a lot of protests are taking place against this mining company. So that's why this was in news. So remember, the Jadar Valley is in Serbia, and this mine, it is a very large mine. It is surrounded by lignite mines and coal power plants, which are powered by these mines, in fact. And this has made pollution worse in those areas. So that's why the lithium mining has been stopped. So lithium mining, initially it was discovered in 2006 in Serbia and has brought land in the Lizoinka area. And the company has been planning to invest about 2.4 billion in this project. So if completed, this project will be the biggest investment project in the country. And the mine, if you see, it would have produced enough lithium for operating 1 million electric vehicles along with sodium sulfate and boric acid. So once it is fully functional, the mine would create about 58,000 tons of refined battery grade lithium carbonate annually. That is the thing with this mine. Now let's move to the next question, the third question. Consider the following statements regarding the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. First one, the NARCL is India's first ever bad bank, and it has been set up to acquire and consolidate stressed assets for their subsequent resolution. Second one, SEBI is the operational entity of the NARCL. You have to choose the correct option. A1 only, B2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. National Asset Reconstruction Company. So if you see, banks have finalized plans to transfer by the end of this fiscal year 15 NPA accounts worth 50,000 crores to the National Asset Reconstruction Company, which is also known as the Bad Bank, to help in the resolution process. So following up the Union Budget 2021 announcement, government has incorporated the National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited under the Companies Act, which will acquire the stressed assets worth about 2 lakh crore rupees from various commercial banks in different phases. Another Indian entity, Indian Debt Resolution Company Limited, which has also been set up, will then try to sell the stressed assets in the market. The NARCL IDRCL structure is the new bad bank. So both of these combined, the National Asset Reconstruction Company as well as the Indian Debt Resolution Company, both of them combined is the new bad bank. And to make it work, government has provided 30,600 crores to be the guarantee for this. The broad features of the arrangement are the NARCL will acquire and aggregate the identified NPA accounts from the banks, while the IDRCL under its exclusive arrangement will handle the debt resolution process. Okay, so this NARCL is the first step, and the second step is the IDRCL. Okay, so final approval and ownership for the resolution shall lie with the NARCL as the principal. The arrangement will also be in full conformity with the provisions of the SARFAESI Act as well as outsourcing guidelines of the Reserve Bank. It has been set up to acquire and consolidate stressed assets for their subsequent resolution. Indian Debt Resolution Company is an operational entity of the NARCL, and it will manage the stressed assets acquired by the NARCL and try to raise their value for the final resolution. Okay, so this is all the information. Now let's look at the fourth question. This is with regarding to a freedom fighter. He fought against untouchability and was also involved in the Hindu Mahasabha. He was the president of AITUC, All India Trade Union Congress. He founded Hindu Relief Movement in 1897 to provide help to the famine-stricken people. He co-founded the Punjab National Bank in 1894. This is the, I would say, among all the clues, this is the biggest clue. We have to identify the personality. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Shyam Prasad Mukherjee. The correct answer is C, Lala Lajpat Rai. So recently, Prime Minister has paid tribute to Lala Lajpat Rai on his Jayanti. That's why this was in news. Lala Lajpat Rai's birth anniversary is celebrated on 28th of January every year. Lala Lajpat Rai is one of the greatest freedom fighters of India. He is also called as the Punjab Kesari and the Lion of Punjab. He studied law at the Government College Lahore and was influenced by Swami Dayanand Saraswati and joined the Arya Samaj in Lahore. He believed that the ideals in Hinduism combined with the nationalism will lead to the establishment of a secular state. Along with Bipin Chandra Pal and Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he formed the Lal Bal Pal trio of the extremist leaders. He was involved with the Hindu Mahasabha. He joined the Indian National Congress and participated in many political agitations in Punjab. For his political agitation, he was deported to Burma in 1907 but returned after a few months because of lack of evidence. He opposed the partition of Bengal. He founded the Home Rule League of America in 1917 in New York. In US, he worked to get moral support for the Indian independence movement from the international community. He was elected as the president of the AITUC, All India Trade Union Congress, and supported the non-cooperation movement of Gandhiji at the Nagpur session of Congress in 1920. He protested against the Rowlatt Act and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, and he was elected as the deputy leader of the Central Legislative Assembly in 1926. In 1928, he moved a resolution in the Assembly refusing cooperation with the Simon Commission. Since the Commission has no Indian members, he founded the Hindu Relief Movement in 1897 to provide help to the famine-stricken people and thus preventing them falling into the clutches of the missionaries. He founded the Servants of People's Society in 1921 and was the editor of Arya Gazette. He also co-founded the Punjab National Bank in 1894. This is all the information about Lala Lajpat Rai. Now let's look at the last question, the fifth question. Which of the following Indian travelers elaborately discussed about diamonds and diamond mines in India? A. Francois Bernier, B. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier, C. Jean de Tuvenet, and D. Abbe Barthélemy Carey. You have to choose the correct option. It's a previous year CSE question of 2018, and the correct option is B. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier. Jean-Baptiste Tavernier was a renowned 17th century French gem merchant and traveler. Tavernier, a private individual and merchant traveling at his own expense, covered by his account 60,000 leagues in making 6 voyages to Persia and India between the years 1630 and 1668. He is best known for his 1666 discovery or purchase of the 116-carat Tavernier blue diamond. He elaborately discussed that the diamonds and the diamond mines of India. Jean de Tavernet is one of the first French travelers described who basically graphically described the cultivation of indigo and extent of its cultivation in his book Remonstrante. Frenchman Francois Bernier, in his book Travels in the Mughal Empire, mentioned the life of the peasantry, their poor conditions, towns, industries, life in the countryside and urban culture, and all above major manufacturers of India. Abbe Carré, also a Frenchman, visited Mughal India between 1672 and 1674 and recorded his information in the Travels of Abbe Carré in India and the Near East. He wrote about the port towns and the role of newly formed French East India Company. This is all the information that we need to know. Okay. So guys, before I leave small information, we are providing Vision monthly magazine summaries from Jan 2021 to May 2022. Do make the best use of these summaries, which will help in your revision. And also, we are providing Vision Prelims test series summaries. We are providing summaries of all the tests. Okay. So to subscribe to these initiatives, you can visit our Telegram channel. Telegram channel details are there in the description. Okay. You can also type VOWIAS in the search box. And this channel has more than 12,000 members. You can join it and you can check these initiatives. So that's it guys from my side. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying and stay tuned. Jai Hind.